What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Lexus Beauty. So you guys know that I'm doing a wig series. In this video, I am showing you all how to do your measurements to get the perfect snugged wig. So how I measured my hair is I pretty much measured it from the back to the front. And now I was just jotting down my measurements. Now I'm going to measure from the front to the back, going down straight from my hairline. And you see, I just pretty much start at number 1 where I would want my lace to be, and then I measure it going to the back of my nape area. So I don't put the measurement all the way back to the back of my head, to the back of my neck. I just stop at my nape area right here. So that way I don't have my wig sitting on my neck and it's sitting on my nape area. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to measure from side to side behind my ear so that I get the perfect snugged wig. Yeah. So right here I am going to put the pretty much just put the cap onto my wig head. And this right here, I'm just showing you all, just so there's 2 ways that I'm going to show you guys how to get the perfect snug wig. The first way is by putting it on your mannequin head. I suggest you get a mannequin head that is a bit small because this mannequin head was huge. So I didn't have the best experience trying to put my measurements on this mannequin head because it was so big. Like what? So I ended up figuring out an easier way to do this, and I will show you all in a couple of seconds how I discovered how to just pretty much just a faster way to measure your to make your wig cap fit onto your head. So you can see me right here just kind of attempting to put my measurements that I just measured onto the wig cap, and yeah, it was very difficult. I had to lift the cap up because the cap was just completely stretched, and that was just a lot of work. So I ended up coming up with a simpler and faster way to get the perfect snugged wig cap so that you can have the perfect snugged wig. Okay, so this right here, this scene, I'm going to show you all, I'm pretty much over the first way that I decided to do things. You can decide to do it if you know that way works best for you. And the second way, I just put the wig cap onto my head, and I put the wig spandex cap onto my head, and I pretty much just kind of roll up all the excess room that I have, and then I will begin to sew it like that. So if you know how to work your needle and thread, then this is the perfect way and easiest, fastest, efficient way to do it. Now, if you do not know how to sew in your hair, if you don't know how to use a needle and thread, then I would not do this because you can't. This is only for the people that know how to work the needle and thread. So don't do it if you do not know how to work the needle and thread, because I don't want you potentially poking yourself, you know. So yeah, I pretty much take the excess, I pull it, and then I would take my needle and thread, and I'll pull the needle and thread through, and I make sure I loop it around to have that thing secured. And then I just pull it, and then I just continue to thread my hair. So this right here was very fast and efficient for me. This is how I get my oversized wig cap to fit my head. And it works for me. It works so good. Now, what I didn't like about this method is that it left a really big type of hump, I guess you could say. You see this little part right here, when I move my hand, you'll see it just left a real big hump right there. But it was still flat, and I'm using a sewing machine for this wig cap, so everything just kind of sewed together seamlessly. If you was to hand sew it, then I would say, make sure you take your time to create a seamless, flawless, foundation, so there won't be any type of lumps or humps in your wig cap. Because foundation is key, right? That's what we're focusing on in this video. So yeah, I pretty much just do a basic thread. I loop-de-loop and I make sure it's secured, and I take the wig cap off my head. And then when I take the wig cap off my head, I pretty much will cut it, and I'll show you guys what it's looking like, okay? Okay, so pretty much I'm about to show you all. This right here is what it's looking like when I am done. Making sure that I got the perfect measurement for my wig cap. So now that I'm just going to pretty much put it on my mannequin head so that I can get a flawless foundation, because it's still just kind of janky. It's janky because, you know, I did it without me even seeing what I was doing. So I'm just going to perfect it. Y'all know I love to perfect everything. So I'm going to perfect it to make sure everything is just flawless, you know, or seamless and just not humpy, because yeah. But pretty much, guys, like I said, if you're using a sewing machine to sew your wefts onto your cap, then I wouldn't be too pressed about it being that much of a hump, because I'm telling you, that sewing machine is so strong. Like it really just gives your hair, it really just gives your wig cap a very flawless foundation. So I wouldn't be too pressed about it. It's only if you're hand sewing, then I would probably go back and do this extra step to make sure that it's not showing any additional humps, because yeah. So right here, I'm just pretty much just making it a little bit tighter so that it won't be so loose and so bulky. That's pretty much all I'm doing in this scene. But yes, you guys, this is pretty much how to create a very, very flawless, seamless wig cap. So if you ever go to the store and you get like an oversized wig, or that store does not have the size wig that you need, the size wig cap that you need, then you pretty much can you know, create your own wig cap customized to fit your own size head. But yes, so this right here, I'm just pretty much cutting all of the thread, and I just pretty much added some finishing touches onto that little area to make it very seamless and not so bulky and overlapped. But yes, I hope you guys are enjoying this series because I enjoy making it. And you guys stay tuned for the next video because that is the fun part. I will be showing you all how I work my sewing machine for the first time and how I sew the wefts onto my sewing machine. Love you. See you. Bye.